is one of the city's biggest attractions, Allegiant Stadium, opened back in 2020. Today, it's seems like we're just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on the and take it successfully. They begin to drive and not much to speak of. Gain up to the 26. This defense for the Raiders is terrific in North Tennessee.
And if this guy's a decision, we have to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he's developing a hand injury. Remember, the turnovers this team forced 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Meanwhile, Wilson's taking it in by Patrick. A 10-yard pickup, and it's in for Broncos first down.
Tupac is one of my favorite stories in the NFL. Self-made player every level. He's beat great odds to become a starter in this league. The Broncos brings them from the number 2 to 3 spot on the depth chart.
That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 going out. They had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. So there's a first and 10 down in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. And at the end of the man, this is the good one. Second and 8 coming up.
Any lane would have been good. It was closed pretty quickly. Because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he brought down to about the 42. Now third down is one. Two first down and just 1 yard there. 68 yards first down. On third down, Wilson. And he's going to be right down just inside the 35. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They move this football in the field goal range. Maybe they want to count this one 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. One of the better coaches in the league is telling me on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. So here we go right now. He's holding one uppercut and take care of the extra drive.
He'll get 5 out. He's just on second down.
That's another score with your positive by either side. From the offensive point of view, if he gets established as a possibility to keep that guy certain play, and defensively, they're going to give you a huge play. The first test is continuing to go
7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong handling, excellent blocking at the point of attack. It's a drive right here.
They go play action now. Wilson.
Jones is now reverting sacks in his career. Has had at least 10 in each of his last 7 seasons. Las Vegas, they got real good, real bad when they landed in the season.
So second and 1, and got to get careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. And he'll be taken down about the 22-yard line. The passing game is over. There is no foul, but might need to be fouled to keep these guys going as they face a bad play.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him because
they're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal.
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they make a 6-7-3, but they created a first set of downs and a first and goal.
Maybe a little closer, 66 to 7 down to the 40-yard line.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from these defense because they've been right there. They've got to find some step.
Sutton really getting it on the side. Touchdown. Cortland Sutton, his fourth touchdown of the year. And the Broncos are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. He's going to start to Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The drive starts with a run. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just come back on to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary for that free safety position.
Yeah, position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams don't know how to have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safety. So wherever the ball lands, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle you just saw? Pretty nice.
Now Carr.
I think that's so much bullshit, bro.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and you mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive.
What? I move slower? Like, what the fuck?
Making that play behind the line was Justin Simmons. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Who's that fucking man?
When you
Like,
talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing.
Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it second down and 12. Carr. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. They will run with White up and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
nigga, what?
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So they keep the football, but now face second and long. From the gun, it's Carr. Going for Hurd on the deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now a play fake. Carr. Buying time to him, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on fourth down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. This is taken at the 18. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It was Anthony Averett who got him down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Wilson.
He'll get that complete to Albert O.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
From the 35 on second down, Wilson going down the middle, and it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Give him 30 yards there. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered. Yet
into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
A loss of a yard brings up second down at the 2-yard line.
Second down, Jacobs once more. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
Fuck, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like, man.
And what a momentum play that is, right? You
I
never
get
want
a
to see
stop,
safety
man.
wiped
I
out.
get treated like
You get
that.
the points, and you're going to get the ball back.
Hamler now on the return. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Albert Okuwebunam, the intended target. The drive starting play, a good
Where
one.
are
Give
you
him
guard,
19.
bro?
A gain of 19 yards. First down.
Now Gordon on first down. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So that potentially an important takeaway here in the second quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
He'll look downfield for Waller. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Wilson's throw taken in by Sutton. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw is Wilson. He's got a man, it's Sutton, that's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. To try again after the sack. Carr. He'll look downfield for Waller. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. First down, and he loses the football a second time. It's picked up by the Broncos. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Let's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Oh, God, bro. Like, the fuck?
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Now Carr. He'll look downfield for Waller. They've got his man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for Broncos first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Denver.
This quick pass complete to Sutton. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. That's Crosby, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down, Wilson. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 103 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams to the 27-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no comeback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jayon Brown. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and it's a really good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Vegas. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
well, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. The Raiders on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I'm curious to see Charles about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball and saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Wilson on the keeper. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Carr now on 1st down. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. And this one is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And some room to work. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Carr. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
117 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
And this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On second down, Williams. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. He'll get this one to Patrick. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. McManus's point after is good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So for the Broncos, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call hit boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shut out Tech 9. Go and shut the up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing the things to do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, we making a killing. Alright.
True stories to tell. Get back outside, but they still lied. Whoa, yeah. Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss, take off the weird jewelry. I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top 5. Take off the fabricated streams and the microwave memes. It's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo. Take off the Sandro pay, 5-day stay, take off for the meal, hella follow. Take off the fuck flag, take off perception, take off the cop with the iPad. Take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off decisions I lack. Take off the fake deep, take off the fake woke, take off the I'm broke, I care. Take off the gossip, take off the new logic, that if I'm rich, I'm real. Take off the shit, take off the doje, take off the Birkin bag. Take all that designer.